All right, we're live, boys. This is Society of Misfits, episode number 4. We got a large ensemble of hosts today, boys. We got Danny,
hello,
and Myles, and then on the other side of the field here, we got Clam, our newly found co-host, and Evan is back from episode 1. Finally, it's been a while, dude.
It has.
I didn't even know you were in episode 1.
What are you saying? He was.
Yeah, you saying you're not watching?
Yeah, what?
Fuck?
I was watching. He just didn't say anything. That was the joke.
I didn't have a mic, so
You don't notice
True.
the big hairy man in the shot? The literal
he's kinda hard
elephant
to
in the
miss.
room?
Kind of hard to miss.
Oh, man, so UFC 239 was pretty freaking wicked.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, dude came in just fucking threw his body at him and killed somebody.
We talking about Jorge Masvidal's flying knee on Ben
Yeah, that was
Askren.
ridiculous.
I wanted to see Ben Askren get his ass kicked, so I was pretty happy that happened.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Definitely. Well, I mean, they even talked about how it was premeditated. Like,
Yeah.
he said something in the post-fight interview where Joe Rogan asked him, like, how'd you know he was going to shoot for the double leg? And he said something like, because he's a chump or because he's a
Damn.
schmuck or something
Wow.
like that. They hate each other.
I know. I could tell from like their
Jorge
pre-fight interviews and
Masvidal
shit.
is probably pretty happy with himself. And Ben Askren's probably near
For sure.
suicidal.
I
yeah.
thought you
sure.
said the only reason you voted for the other guy is because he had long hair.
Well, I liked him more. I don't like Ben Askren.
You know.
Oh,
That was kind of a joke.
why don't you like him?
Because he's just a douchebag with a freaking curly fro.
Hey, whoa.
No,
Whoa, I was about to, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Look up Ben Askren. Show him it's different.
Okay.
So,
What's his,
like-
how do you spell that?
Ben BEN ASKRN.
Interesting.
No
You
internet.
gotta plug in the Wi-Fi antenna, dog. Is there a spot for it?
Fuck
There's
that.
no USB spots.
But it's just
What's that white cord? Is that to
he's
power
all
that thing?
curly in the hair, but more importantly, it's just boring because all he does is wrestle and try to like
Yeah, unplug that shit
hold
and we
you.
can show him this
Shoot for
shit.
the leg. Plus, he doesn't even do it right because he put his head down when he shot, and that's why he got kneed in the face so hard. But his body was legit stiff. Like, he looked dead for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was out cold.
And that main event, John Jones versus Thiago Santos, like, I know Thiago Santos says he doesn't want to use the injury excuse and that he fought his hardest with the hand he was dealt, but I think a lot of people are thinking that just maybe he would have dethroned. See, that's Jorge Masvidal. That's not.
It's this dude, right?
It's the dude on the left.
Dude on
Oh, what the?
Yeah,
what?
that's what I'm talking
What
about.
the
This
fuck?
dude.
Doesn't he
This
just
dude.
piss you off? And then Jorge Masvidal, you're like, he looks like Street Jesus. Like,
Yeah, that guy looks like a serious
yeah,
dude.
he just looks cool. Like,
So
you
what did
wanna
the
drink it?
guy? What did the Ben guy do to make you think he was a douche?
It's
Look at
just
his
the way he
face.
carries
Talked a lot of
himself.
shit.
Like, look at him.
Oh, just kind of as like his attitude.
Like, I don't fully understand the bad blood between them. I know it was something that happened at a camp or training facility, like all the way back in 2008.
Yeah.
It was Ben's.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, he got.
Dude got absolutely rocked.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
can you find the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can find the video.
It's probably on YouTube, isn't it? Damn, Danny, good one, man.
Sorry.
Like, he just knew he was gonna shoot for that double leg. Do Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren.
I think this is it right here.
They had the whole fight on YouTube.
Yeah,
but,
what is it all? 10 seconds?
Yeah,
It is
it's
right
not
here, it
that
is right
long.
here.
Yeah, here we go. And
Boom!
look how stiff he is. And the double punches, but look at his legs. See how stiff he
Bro,
is.
he's fucking out cold. Like,
What?
see you later, dog.
He just made him retarded for a little bit.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think so.
Back to the main event. a lot of people, myself included, can't help but wonder if it would have gone different if Thiago Santos didn't get injured early on, because first off, he's the only person, or first and only person to have ever gotten to a split decision with John Jones. So, and the scorecards were released online, and two of the judges went John Jones, one went Thiago Santos, but every single scorecard, there was only a 1 point difference. So he came really close.
Yeah.
But it was either the beginning of the second round or in the first round, he actually tore his ACL, MCL, and PCL.
Shit.
In the middle of the fight,
Middle of the fight, and he finished all 5 rounds.
How?
This dude's
knees
look up Thiago Santos.
This dude better look like an absolute psychopath.
He has a
Why is that
fucking
interview-
hammer tattooed on his chest.
Is it just me or is that interview?
You need to be a
Punisher?
badass to get a hammer tattooed on your chest.
How you
Dude,
spell
he
it?
has to be a
Like that?
psychopath.
CHIA. Just go on images.
You won't be able to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, early on in the fight, I think he immediately earned John Jones' respect because he was throwing fucking power.
This guy?
No, that's John Jones.
Fuck.
Jones is a cook.
This
That
guy?
dude?
Yeah.
Okay, he looks like
Oh
absolute.
my
he looks
god,
like a
he's
total
literally got
sociopath.
Thor's hammer on his chest.
Like, that is a badass right there. Like,
Yeah.
the amount of
Oh,
pain that
shit.
he was still throwing kicks and everything.
How?
He, I guess adrenaline or something. I think they were trying to go for the knockout like his team was.
Mhm.
But once he was basically had to fight the fight on one leg, then he realized it wasn't a decision. It wasn't an option to do that. They tried to win by points, but came up short. They're talking about doing a rematch, which everyone thinks they should do because
if he tore all that and during the fight, they definitely should have a rematch once he's recovered.
I guess he had knee surgery right before he started training for the fight, and they wanted him to pull out, but he was like, "Nah, fuck that."
So can they end up fighting again? Because I know in
Yeah.
football, if you tear your ACL, pretty much you're done.
No, I mean, I'm sure he'll get it fit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
The ACL, over his
yeah, he has every
Is it
intention to
really?
come back. I mean,
I thought it was like 16 weeks.
but he also has a PCL and
No,
I thought it was like 4
you're
months.
in a wheelchair for like 8 weeks.
I think
Really?
he'll be back, and assuming Jones is still the champion, he'll
We'll fight him
get
again.
Jones
I think he'll
versus
just get a
Santos,
peg. He'll just get a peg leg.
too.
Wow.
Hey, a Muay Thai kick from a pay leg, that would fucking hurt. A kick like Muay Thai style. You don't know what Muay Thai is?
No.
So it's Thai kickboxing.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone who knows what we're talking about here knows what Muay Thai is.
Well, but probably don't know.
Well, okay, this is why they're watching podcasts. They get to learn. So
Facts.
back in Thailand, when the villages would fight each other, they developed a form of striking.
Oh, we're going back to the roots.
to,
Yeah.
All right.
All right, history
fend
lesson.
off the attackers of each respective village that involved knees, fists, feet. Well, not feet, legs, kicks, elbows, and
Dicks.
whatnot, clenching.
Oh,
Thai kickboxing. It's like a major sport in Thailand,
no, it's not.
and it's a deadly
No,
martial
it's
art,
not.
so they use it in MMA.
Talk about the legs at the gym. His MMA. Mr. Frosted Tips and his buddy.
I don't think we should call those MMA douchebags. Let's just say those are douchebags that hit the bag and say they do MMA. Shout out to our buddy Terry over at our gym. Was telling me that he walked in on these two guys doing the box jump, but they weren't jumping onto the box. One was taking a picture of one jumping off of the box onto the floor so they could post the picture on Instagram where it looked
Reversed.
like he was jumping super high up.
Are
onto
you
the-
kidding?
Oh, he's gonna do it reverse style.
And,
No way.
I was over on the shoulder fly machine, and I looked up and I saw one of them holding a dumbbell like that. The legit fucking like just snapping pictures.
Did you like hire a photographer or
No,
something?
it was the other one.
Was he
like,
big?
Two of them. What?
Is he big?
They're like 7.
I was
So,
about to say.
in all
how
reality,
are they?
we're assholes because we're on a high school.
Does it look
Fuck
like I give a
them.
fuck? Nah.
You brought up second part.
Oh man. So can you put keep this on this camera view. Can you do a little impression of this dude walking?
Make it clear this guy has no muscle.
Kind of fat.
Yeah, strong at all.
So basically, he looks like me.
No, he's kind of fat.
Hey. Make,
Okay.
make sure your mic's plugged in.
We
fuck
good?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good now. Okay.
All right. So when he walks, it looks like this. He flails his arms out. He's like this, and he just moves like.
His lats are too big. They just hold up his arms.
Yeah, he's fucking
He's
huge.
massive.
And I was
Absolutely.
deadlifting.
You
one
say
day.
lats, we call it back fat.
I was deadlifting one day. This is
Deadlifting
when
what,
he
like
was here.
2 tons?
I think I had like probably like 500 or something on, but
Oh yeah, 500 or something.
big deal. He's doing like 500
tons.
pounds.
But no,
I have a car.
this guy would. He was doing rows. First of all, he was doing bent over rows on the bench press,
Wait,
like on the bench,
Okay.
and he would
Wait, he
do a
like
set.
it was like he picked up the bar from the bench.
He would like stand over the bench, pick it up, lean over, and like.
All right, then going over to like the squatting
machine.
machine.
Yeah, just like curling at the squat machine. But each time he would walk past me, he would get as close as he possibly could,
Really?
just barely touching me, just trying to look like Billy Badass. And I was just-
God.
I was doing leg lifts, and he walked up to the lat pull down machine, and he just goes in the middle of my set, "Hey, bud, you on here?" And I just wanted to go like, "Does it look like I'm fucking on here? I'm doing leg lifts, like nerve."
Was it? Wait, it was one of those 17-year-olds.
No, it was the headphone guy,
Oh, okay.
the D
Yeah,
bag.
I know.
That goes,
Yeah.
"Ah!"
Tell
Yeah,
him
okay.
about the picture you saw him take the other
Oh
day.
yeah, he was hitting my double end bag in the corner of the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Well, that, like Ricochet's back and
Yeah.
shit. Mm.
I saw him. Well, no, I saw him take a picture. It was like
The bag behind
right
him.
in the background.
Dude, this guy sounds like the tool. Like this guy
Sounds like Danny
literally
Dolan.
belongs in Bob the Builder's
Yeah,
toolbox.
he's
Sounds
straight
like-
out, straight out of Home Depot, dude.
Straight out of Home
Do you remember
Depot.
the
The largest of tools.
there's like a squad of like high schoolers that pulled up. There's like 4 or
Oh
5 of them.
yeah,
I saw them late at night once, and
the
like
man bun kid.
yeah, this one dude.
Oh,
this one dude.
His
Yeah, you know what I'm
dad's
talking about?
super cool though.
Yeah, you told
Yeah.
me. But yeah, this one dude like had his shirt off squatting. And he was squatting like a $185 or something. It's like I don't know.
Dude, fuck.
That was like the dude where like
That absolutely slays.
I walked in, Terry was like, "You just missed the flexing
Yeah,
competition."
dude. They were like in the mirror. They were all just like this, like this little fucking like. Toothpick
Yeah,
arms
like
and
you
shit.
right now.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Terry just sees that shit and they're like, "Oh, Terry's not gonna judge us," and he's just like, "Dumb motherfuckers."
Yeah.
Wait, is that's the dude that like runs the like owns
No,
it?
Terry, like I think he was
Terry's
there.
like the big dude with the mustache.
Like he has a
The beanie on
mustache,
today.
is like this big.
Oh, the- oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
fire
that's it.
marshal. Yeah.
Like has a limp because
Yeah.
the surgeon screwed up his leg.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's dummy strong though. He's got like a back of steel.
Yeah, he's a big ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes he wrecks the.
That's true.
That's not what I thought you were about to say at all. What?
Oh shit!
What do you think he was gonna say?
It was racks, like weight, something, not just
wreck
fuck-
some girl? But
What?
you want to see something crazy?
What?
Google strongest bites in the animal kingdom.
Oh my
It's
god!
like a turtle.
Is it on YouTube?
Well, a turtle's on there. No, it's just like a list. So,
What's number one?
saltwater crocodile. But I just think
believe it.
like number 18 and 17 are pretty cool with like the significant jump in type of animal they are. Like,
Wait, why did this thought come into your
it's
head?
like the first one
This thing?
because I've been really into animals.
How did we go from talking about Terry to animal bites.
Because Terry is an animal.
Oh, okay.
Which one do you want to look at?
18. All right, so the domestic bull mastiff has the 18th strongest bite in the animal kingdom.
I
Like,
believe that.
those are big ass dogs, but those are dogs that anyone can. And look at the next biggest bite.
Oh fuck.
Great white shark is just one above the list.
Oh god.
It's a pussy.
It makes sense why though, because like
I don't know if I trust this list.
I do.
mean, it makes sense. Can you read it?
No.
So the great white, since its teeth are razor sharp, it doesn't need that strong of a bite because its teeth basically
That makes
cut
sense,
through
actually.
flesh like a knife and butter.
That makes sense. We got the
I
lion,
know there's a bull shark on here. The lion
jaguar.
actually has the weakest bite of the big cat family because
Probably because of razor sharp teeth.
well, no, they actually they bite the necks of their
Mhm.
prey and kill them by strangulation. I know hyena is actually really high up.
Oh,
I mean,
shit,
Are
of
you,
course,
are
there's
you
some fucking
researching to find out how to kill people?
bears. I was looking for new pets.
The
$3,000, we can get a lion. I think
al-
that would be good for
alligator
the podcast.
snapping
Oh, yeah.
turtle. Oh my goodness gracious.
Tiger. Oh yeah,
Holy
those can fuck
fuck.
you up.
They can chop toes off.
Tiger.
Hyena, because
Hyena,
like
polar
they're
bear,
scavengers,
really.
So they have to,
Yeah, I always forget
Two
that
bones
polar
and
bears are
stuff.
like super
grizzly bear.
hostile. Right?
Yeah.
A
Gorilla?
What?
What?
Wait.
I mean-
what?
Wait, does that
hippo,
have-
I believe.
Yeah, hippo definitely, and then alligator, saltwater croc. I mean, look up.
Damn.
Now look up a picture of a gorilla's teeth.
I'd hope they
'cause
have
I'm
a
pretty
strong
sure they
bite.
can
Look at their
break.
fucking
Yeah, there's some
mouths,
pretty
dude.
nasty teeth.
If you got a mouth that big and you aren't biting hard, then all you're doing is being annoying.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Gorilla. Holy shit.
Wait, what?
I got a friend whose skull looks like that.
Oh shit.
Damn. Yuka? No one understands why that's funny. I'm safe.
I'm sure by the name
I'm
they probably
sick.
can.
Sheesh.
I'm just sure by the name they probably have an idea.
What? What the fuck?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're burning in hell.
But yeah, hell's not real. But
We're new. Pause.
I'm
Time to
safe.
fuck out. Whoa.
I'm
rewind.
safe.
What?
Oh, that was
What?
the last podcast.
oh my
Go back to episode. Go back to
We're done.
episode
We are
3 if
entitled
you
to our
wanna-
own beliefs. How about that?
If you want to go to episode 3, you'll find out how Myles feels about all that.
Yeah.
It's
We had a very long political debate on the last.
And I just
podcast.
sat here and just stared
Yeah.
at the fucking table.
Oh yeah.
You're an idiot.
Oh yeah, I know.
you should wait real quick. I just said political debate. You should look up on images Riley Dennis.
Okay.
Tell me if you think it's an attractive girl or not.
Is it a dude who's
Oh,
a
yeah.
girl?
Oh, dude, you
Look at
picked-
those fangs. That
Oh.
would fuck something up.
Fuck me, dude. Oh god. This is a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transgender. Yeah. it looks like-
Oh no.
Are genital preferences transphobic?
Yeah, we're
Is that a
gonna
YouTube
we're gonna go back.
I really hope that's not a YouTube thumbnail.
It is.
That's definitely a YouTube thumbnail.
thumbnail.
Is this a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Yikes.
We usually just
Evan
watch
wants
this
her.
other YouTube.
Ah,
and make fun of
whatever.
her. Yeah.
Smiles actually.
Well, I guess. Wait, what?
You'll stick your dick anything that fits, doesn't it?
I mean, I'd rather fuck a tree. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yikes.
Oh.
Like, that would give me splinters.
Yeah.
No, I can pretty much. I can fuck a tree pretty
Honestly,
well.
I'd
I
rather-
bet if you like, if you find a tree with a hole or drill a hole and maybe fit a plastic bag and
Some
some
Vaseline.
towels or something in there, and and some Vaseline in there, I mean, you can make
You
a pretty
go through that
fuckable
listening
tree.
to.
You go through that much work.
Well, that's
to
how you fuck a tree.
All I'm saying is I'd rather stick my dick in the mouth of a saltwater crocodile than that.
What if the salt? What if it doesn't, but it gives you the best head of your whole life?
Either way, it'd be better than that thing.
Dude, you gotta use the right pronouns.
Than it.
But
yeah.
is
Then-
it head,
then-
head is head.
Them and
Then
them.
him.
Head is head.
Head is head. Head is head.
Head is definitely not head.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
So no
not.
head.
Yeah, dude. That vine was great.
Well, the correct pronoun would be mentally ill male.
Facts.
You're not a very accepting person, are you?
Well,
No.
no,
No
so
chance.
I think I've heard that Riley Dennis is getting like the gender reassignment thing, so I guess I'll call her her if that's true.
Nope. Still a
Just 'cause
dude.
I'm a nice
Still
person.
biologically
Biological male.
Yep.
That's me.
God
being
made him a
lenient.
male.
Oh my gosh. Do we have to bring up the Shane argument of God being an asshole if he's real?
Yes.
All right.
What the fuck is that noise? Oh, Galaxy S10 is plugged in. Okay, dude.
Sorry. Plugging in my Pahoni.
Pahoni?
Yeah, it was a pronoun Myles used for, or the name Myles used for it, like back in middle school.
So we talked about this on the recording we did earlier. I'm fucking talking, but
Let me just show him this video.
okay.
You can
no,
talk.
No, show him the video.
Talk. Let me see this dumb
No,
shit.
Show him the
Give
video.
me
Alright, so look at this guy.
Do you show it to the camera?
No.
You can't show it to the
We'll get him
camera?
on the thing.
Oh, okay.
This is that really because all it was doing some kid doing the floss.
Yeah, but look at that kid. He has fucking glasses. He's socially awkward. He's nerdy. He has scoliosis. Like fucking asthma. He's
And
possibly autistic.
he works for you.
I'm just saying, if God created everyone and he created that, he either has a
because some bitch ate an apple that wasn't supposed to.
I think some people
Well,
have
leave
it
it to-
worse.
Can I see
Yeah.
it?
No.
Leave it to a woman to
Yeah.
listen to a snake.
Yeah, you're a snake.
You look a lot like Jim Carrey.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
He looks a lot like Jim Carrey.
How do they look like Jim
I don't know.
Carrey?
Some of the facial expressions you make is just like something Jim Carrey would make. I swear to God.
Yeah, I mean, there's that girl who
Like
just
right
got.
there, that's Jim Carrey.
Do you guys hear about that girl that got attacked by 3 tiger sharks at the same time?
No.
No, where the fuck do you hear this shit, man?
I look up recent
you look
animal
up.
attacks.
Yo,
Look
I
up.
will look up people getting fucked up.
I like reading about animal attacks
Why?
Why?
because I dislike people and I like nature.
I mean,
Huh?
if we're speaking of on the topic of dumb women and people getting fucked up, did you guys ever see that video? It was about probably a couple years back by now. Some stupid bitch was on like the. I know, yeah, she was on. It was like one of those huge hotels in LA, like probably like 100 stories or
Selfie
something.
death.
Yeah, she's on like one of the top floors,
Mm-hmm.
leaning on the railing, taking a selfie. She just falls back, and you see her fall.
No.
Yeah.
I think there's like an alarming number of people who die at the Grand Canyon trying to take selfies.
I mean, probably.
Like
I
no,
died.
Probably
nothing,
Niagara Falls, too.
nothing makes me happier.
Nah, I jumped
then-
that shit. That was easy as fuck.
Nothing makes me happier.
You jump
than
into
someone
water.
dying
You know what's so
taking a
ironic about
selfie.
people dying at Niagara Falls? Is
Nothing.
the fact that at Niagara Falls, they fall to their death.
Don't people like go over and barrel?
Boo!
I thought it was funny.
I'm gonna send you in a
I
barrel
know, I'm
over it.
hilarious.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you do children's birthday parties? You got the crazy eyes over there.
You bad, dude.
You need to hit your pen again. You need to hit your pen again.
I don't know what you're talking
Bet
about.
I do, Sonny. Get your ass in here, Chris.
I just want some
Stop.
fucking popcorn.
What?
I just want some fucking popcorn. My popcorn, Miles.
Why do you want popcorn?
Popcorn, Jacob.
Because I want some fucking popcorn.
I could use
That
some
was so
soup.
random.
Soup?
Some
Speaking of
Yeah,
popcorn.
some
This,
soup.
this girl was snorkeling in the Bahamas with her family, and fucking not one, not two, but 3 tiger sharks attacked her. At the
3
same
target sharks?
3 tiger sharks attacked her at the same time.
That's hot.
yikes.
She die?
Yeah, she dead.
You're an idiot.
Dead as
She
fuck.
gone.
So am I an idiot?
Why'd you let it happen?
She got
I wasn't
abandoned
there.
to death.
Yes, you were. You just said you were.
Yeah.
Her family was.
You're-
I was reading about it.
It was your grandma.
I mean, even if I was she's 21,
Your grandma's
her
21?
grandma's dead.
No, she's not.
Oh, my
Oh, right.
grandma.
That's right.
dead.
My bad.
Wait for Clem to go.
What'd you guys give this guy?
Hey. Shut the fuck up, bitch! I hate you.
No.
I have a genuine hate for both of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
You too.
This Clam's fucking dumb. That's why.
You're dumb.
Yeah, just let us make it clear that if anyone has a problem with us, It's because you're too fucking stupid to understand the complex, intelligent things that we say.
Yeah,
It's
obviously.
not us.
The other mechanisms of my mind are.
Exactly.
Milk carton.
We're
Spills
never
over.
the problem. It's always you 100% of the time.
Right. Okay.
Or you're just way too fucking sensitive and grow some balls, pussy.
Yeah. Fucking SJWs.
Pussy, bro.
Pussy boy.
How you guys feel about SJWs?
I fucking hate them.
What is that?
Social justice.
Yeah, a bunch of blue-haired lesbians.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
First of all, ain't nothing wrong with blue hair.
they're never attractive. Have you ever noticed that?
Well, that's why they're an SJW.
Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure Bill Burr said they're a bunch of like 4s pissed off that they're not being treated like 9s.
It's weird. Like you're either an SJW, you're either an SJW because you're ugly, or you're ugly because you're an SJW.
Yeah.
Or you're stupid.
Oh, I like
Have you guys?
They have no grip with reality either.
Miles has a good point. Have you guys noticed most of the people who get pissed off and bitch about the stupid shit are just like lean more towards the unattractive side?
Oh, it's because their lives are miserable.
Well, let me
Yeah.
lay it down this story for you guys. So, I was at the mall with my friend, and I walked by this lady who was carrying a kid in a stroller. She just stops holding the stroller for a second. She's fat as fuck, so she's probably trying to rest or something. Stroller. No, that's not the funny part. That's not the funny part. This next part's hilarious. Stroller tips forward, the kid falls.
She's like, oh shit, can you get up? I can't get
So, none of my business, right?
no.
So I just walk on by and I hear, "Thanks for the help, asshole." And so I said, "Shut up, cunt," or something like that. I know I called her. No, that I kind of felt bad for that, but I'm still in the right. But yeah, she was just
Are you ever in the
gross
wrong?
looking. No, we just went through that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. Dumbass.
Dick.
You know how to trigger an SJW? You walk up to him and you just look him dead in the eye, right in the corneas, and you go,
Trump train.
Trump 2020.
Or you can just say, or you can say that that shirt looks really nice on you because that's sexual harassment nowadays.
You racist, homophobic, xenophobic, transphobic piece of shit. You probably like Trump, don't you?
I know.
Trump train. Oh my! You support a racist, homophobic,
His,
xenophobic.
on the board.
His approval ratings the highest it's ever been right now.
I know.
The economy's doing
fucking
well.
man.
Did I hear right that he gave him like a speech, like pouring down rain?
Yeah, it was the 4th of July celebration. He had a parade.
Oh.
It's pretty dope.
I mean, yeah.
Did the wig
Yeah.
slide off, or did it stay on?
You're an idiot.
Wig. I don't think he has a wig.
Not a
does
wig.
he?
That's a joke.
Oh, is it a joke?
It's like
But he still has a. You know,
I know he takes
Agent Orange.
well, I'm pretty sure he takes Propecia.
Agent
Agent Orange. He does have a spray tan, pretty bad. But
kind of looks like that Mike Loki.
Can we zoom in on that? I don't think so.
Oh, but
Can we zoom in on Evan's mic?
The Trump mic.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh fuck, how do I get it back? Oh, there's a bitch right there. Got him.
No, you didn't.
I definitely.
No
did.
chance.
You're right.
No chance. What you got?
copyright strike.
No chance.
Yeah, ban us now.
How did you guys feel about YouTube and Google
Dropped your
like
mic there, buddy.
centering all these people just because they don't agree with their like political view or
Because they're conservative.
Dude,
it's,
I-
authoritarian.
So like, I watch a lot of YouTubers right now, like some Star Wars YouTubers, and then like just people that like
Some-
get on
some porn
Reddit a
stars.
lot and like do the reactions to Reddit posts and things like that.
Yeah.
And currently, like a lot of them are getting demonetized, which I mean, it sucks.
The
Like,
YouTube algorithm.
Because they'll post a video saying, "Hey, just want to guys let you know that like I'm demonetized right now, so I'm literally making no money off the videos I'm posting." And I'm like, that's bullshit.
it's like all the
they're
people
like-
I listen to.
Yeah,
pretty
and
much.
they're
Yeah.
like, the reason I'm getting demonetized is because I'm getting like age restricted, like I'm swearing too much, so I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
that's
cut back
bullshit.
on swearing so that way I can pay for my rent this month. And I'm like,
No.
like
Well-
you like literally YouTube has something called YouTube Kids. Like
Yeah.
if you're too young for fucking swearing, go on YouTube Kids.
Yeah, and plus your kids are gonna
Like,
go to middle school
allow this-
eventually, and they're gonna hear fuck,
like-
shit, piss, cunt, hoe.
Just in that order.
Like I understand them trying to like not show like elementary kids and like super young kids swearing. Like do whatever the fuck you want, whatever you think your morals are. But like if you have a YouTube Kids and then a standard adult version of YouTube, don't age restrict the adult version of YouTube. You made the YouTube Kids for kids. Like if you're like you can say demonetize them from that part of YouTube. Yeah. You know, if you're swearing a lot in your videos, then YouTube just won't allow your videos to post to kids.
Agreed.
Problem solved, you know? I just think it's so dumb that all these like super entertaining YouTubers are just getting shafted.
Well, it goes it's a lot that does really suck, and it's a real shame that people's creativity is being stifled like that. But to me, what's really scary is it goes beyond that.
I swear to God, if you say big tech,
there's a political bias with all this shit to where they try to control the conversation, and anything that doesn't agree with them is, you know, effectively demonetized or banned for violating code or whatever.
Well, yeah, they have like this like algorithm now, and like you said, the cussing thing. I think that's stupid because YouTube is not TV. YouTube is like where normal people with normal like ideas, like, you know, they try to like be creative, and if they cuss, then they cuss.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
This is a free platform.
You can put ads on, like you can put. I know that we call them ads on YouTube, but like commercials on TV, and there's
commercial ads. Same thing.
There's TV 14, there's TVMA, but you could still put commercials and ads on it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Google employees that go to her gym, beat the hell out of them just because
they're trying to censor us. American Revolution.
Evan's gonna find out what gym all the Google employees go to. And
no, there's ones that go to ours.
Yeah, no, there's literally a huge group of them that come to ours around usually around noon, I think.
What? And they work for Google?
Yeah, there's a new Google building that just got built in that area.
Oh yeah, I think Terry's
at that gym that we go to.
Yeah, they go to our gym. Yeah, there's a big group of them. It's like
really,
you can just tell by the way they look. They look like a bunch of conservative little pussy boys.
As soon as they walk in, if they're ever wearing Google shorts, I'm gonna be like, "Stop demonetizing!"
Seriously. No, the worst thing ever was when Google bought YouTube, because that just like shut off all like creative.
Yeah, but then YouTube became like usable. Because remember back before Google had it, it was like
I will say
virus-infected website.
The YouTube website sucked ass before Google bought it, but still, like they should have upheld like the founders
the
like idea
First Amendment,
what YouTube should be.
We had Bing buy it.
No, YouTube is like TV now in a way. Yeah. It really is.
It's just
because more people watch YouTube than actual television.
Hopefully we don't get to hopefully we don't get to a censored version of TV where we just have a select handful of bullshit with one idea.
I mean,
it's like we live in a world where sensitivity is being fancied over reason.
Hey man, you elect
Fox News demonetized.
you elect the wrong people, and you'll get that.
Yeah, I know.
Family Guy demonetized.
I know they're even doing this some shit where it's like, you know how you watch a video. Let's say you click on, I know Ben Shapiro is one of them.
Yeah.
And they won't
he gets demonetized all the time.
Yeah, you won't have any video, like related videos, any Ben Shapiro.
No.
Because they want like nobody to watch him.
Yeah.
It'll be like Ben Shapiro on like news channels or something.
Yeah.
Like CNN or MSNBC.
Yeah, like I have to go and look for the new Tim Pool videos. They don't just like show up in the play next.
I watch Mark Dice, and I'm subscribed to him, and sometimes his videos don't show up on my feed, and whenever I search Mark Dice, it's all like him on like NBC and stuff, and then at the very bottom of the first page is like his actual videos.
Yeah,
so
it's stupid.
Can we off topic, but I just want to revisit something about Thiago Santos. You know, he has that hammer tattooed on his chest.
Yeah.
You know he calls his penis the hammer, too.
Does it really?
Well, I mean, he calls himself Moretta, which I assume just means hammer or something in Portuguese.
Wait, did you just, like, outlandishly, I don't know, some dick?
Well, no, not...
I just thought of that hammer, and you said, I wonder if he calls his dick hammer.
No, what I said was...
You're curious about the man's dick.
No, I'm not wondering.
Makes you
I'm
sus.
saying...
I mean, you look at a lot of dick in your free time.
I'm literally saying, you know for a fact that a man with a hammer tattooed on his chest refers to his penis as the hammer. There is no wonder
That's just
about
not
it.
an assumption that comes into my mind out of nowhere.
Who
Oh
wouldn't
man, you look at
assume
that big
that?
ass hammer. That's cool, man. Is your
you
dick the
literally-
hammer?
a big ass hammer.
Are you the hammer? Or is your dick the hammer?
All right,
Let
if
me
you had-
see this hammer.
If you had a hammer
Which hammer's
tattooed
bigger,
on
you
your
or the dick?
I was listening. Speaking of tattoos, I was listening to this funny Reddit story,
Oh, Reddit's always funny.
and it was like the topic was tattoo artists who like refused to do a tattoo or tried to talk someone out of it. This guy wanted to tattoo his balls like orange with the jack-o'-lantern face, and he called it the sack-o'-lantern.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious. I would not talk anyone out of that.
All right,
That would be the most unimaginable pain you'd
yeah,
ever
that fucking
get.
hurts.
Imagine the guy doing it. He's like, oh god.
on your
Imagine
ball.
like a bitch when she pulls your pants down and sees that shit. Like
She's
little,
like,
little
I
face
married
staring back at her.
Yeah.
There's a fucking jack-o'-lantern ball sack staring at her like,
I'm coming for that booty.
Oh shit.
every time it smacks, it makes like a candy swashing noise.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys seen the new Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, I was just about to say earlier, we should all go see it.
I saw it.
All right,
Who dies?
No, stop.
Nobody actually.
Your mom.
Who do you guys
Your mom.
think?
Oh, okay.
Who do I think what?
Who would win in a fight
Me.
Me.
between Danny and Jean-Luc Pascal?
Who's that?
Danny.
Do you remember that little curly cute kid with like the
Why
blonde,
the
like
fuck
curly
would you
hair? He's not gonna watch this.
This is somehow gonna go
Right.
viral now.
If he does watch it, he's gonna be like, "Oh shit, people remember me."
that just made it worse.
It's gonna get so much worse. But yeah,
That dude's probably back in France by now.
I mean,
Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc.
E.E.
I don't.
Yeah, but
I
who would
don't-
win a
I
fight?
think I remember talking to him. He was cool.
Who would win a fight, Danny or John?
I'd say Danny.
Yeah, Danny's got the reach.
That's
Why are you putting
And
why,
some childhood martial arts.
why are you putting Danny up against such an unworthy?
Yeah, how do you feel about that,
Warm up.
Danny?
All right, Danny, who do you want to fight next?
He could fight you. He'd kick your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pussy.
he beat the fuck out of me.
What about well, this Jacob, your girlfriend versus KP.
Yeah. Yeah.
So KP definitely has the weight advantage.
Yeah, dude. She might have the height too.
Definitely
She
has
got
the
every-
height.
yeah.
Yeah, she's as tall as me.
She's taller than you.
Pearl the whale. It looks and sounds like her.
Definitely. I think Andrea has the speed
I
advantage.
didn't even notice that.
I heard it.
Now you do, right?
That she sounds the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she does!
Yeah, that's what I'm freaking out
No, that's
about.
seriously. I've been saying that all these years, and you guys just realized that's why I'm saying it. It's not because she's big. It's because she literally sounds like Pearl the
Yeah,
whale.
definitely.
Holy shit.
Wait, dude. Oh my god.
I remember Justin Nelson.
I'm never gonna
and
get
I-
that out of my head now.
Justin Nelson and I have been calling her that since like the 5th grade.
What, Pearl?
Yeah, because we're like, dude, she sounds just like Pearl the whale. And I was like, holy fuck, it does.
You ever wonder what like people from our grades doing nowadays?
Do you think anyone's doing like heroin or anything? Really
Oh my
fucked up?
god,
Probably.
someone died from it in our grade.
Yeah, it was
They did?
Coke and Xanax.
They
Yeah, I
did?
don't think it was heroin.
West Landrum.
West.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Well, he moved before that though.
Yeah,
so
it was
I mean,
like in New York.
Yeah,
or
New
something.
York.
I know someone else that got really fucked after they
I mean, I've gotten
left
really
high
fucked
school.
too.
No, you
Well,
haven't.
no,
You're on
like their
alcohol.
life's done, like their life's ruined,
Really?
basically. Yeah.
What's the initials?
TL.
Blonde hair? Blonde hair or
Mhm.
Who?
I think I know who you're
I
talking
think
about.
I
Bisexual.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
What happened?
Who the fuck is that?
Can you just give us the
Yeah, I
story
know- I
without
know
saying a
he's,
name or anything?
Doing some.
Oh, doing some H.
Unmute there.
I have.
I don't even know what the fuck that
You know who he is?
I have heard of
I have
that.
no idea who that is.
This is my first time hearing about that.
What? No, I know who it is. But what happened?
He went to a different state and like.
This is a dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He
who this
came in.
is.
He was new, like freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was new. So like
Yeah.
he moved to another state after college. He was really good at like I thought he was gonna be pretty pretty successful just because he was good at what he wanted to do.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I feel like that'd give away too much, but like he really wanted to do something with his life, and when he went to North Carolina specifically to do it, or North or South Carolina, and he just like did so many drugs and just got fucked, you know.
Drugs will fuck you up, dude. Especially like the hard drugs, like weed. I feel like
Literally
it
and
doesn't matter, but
figuratively. Yeah, weed. That's
weed's fine.
fucking killer.
But
Fuck up your life.
I feel like any like hard drugs like you'll like,
Says the guy that
no,
like
not
he's
worth
on
it.
it.
Like Motrin.
That guy.
Yeah.
What?
Opiates. It's a problem.
Is
Yeah, thanks to Big Pharma, we got soccer mom heroin addicts because they get addicted to their pain pills and then
Mm-hmm.
prescriptions.
I got put on
stops
some
are
pain
coming.
pills. Like they put me on prednisone, which
No
is
wonder
like
you're so fucked up.
I was on prednisone, which Evan might know is
I thought that was funny. I guess it was.
like a prescribed steroid.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like a medical steroid.
Yeah, no, it's like a
It's
it's a medical
not
steroid.
an anabolic one.
Yeah.
No, it was supposed to shrink the swelling, and the doctor was so confused because I like looked at her dead stare. She was like, "Okay, this should reduce the swelling." I was like, "Only in my neck, right?" She just looked.
swallowing somewhere else.
Well, it was a steroid joke that I was making to her because I was like, "So it'll only reduce the swelling in my neck, right?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yes."
She's like, get this fucking dude out of here. right
She was
now."
like,
Get
"Get
this
out."
jack-o'-lantern ball sack having
Then she recommended
the whack-o'-lantern.
scarecrows.
No, when I had my hernia surgery, they wrote me a prescription for
You had a hernia?
yeah, my belly button.
I feel like that would hurt.
It wasn't intestines, it was just a little fat poking through.
Oh, okay.
Dude, remember when Green would always be like, "I got a fucking hernia."
Yeah, dude.
You're giving me a hernia.
But my point is, though, they wrote me, what's those really strong pain pills? Like,
Oxycodone, Percocet.
yeah, it was some oxycodone. I just didn't even go and do it just because I didn't want to do that shit. Because first of all, pain pills are for fucking pussies, and then
No pain, no gain.
for me, ibuprofen was good enough. So
No, ibuprofen's the best. I like a lifesaver.
you take it every day.
No,
You're definitely not supposed to take that.
Let's see if he said yes.
every morning. No, I just took it before I came here just because I had a fucking headache.
I take it every morning just to calm the pain of my gains, you know?
Well,
Shut the fuck
I'm in
up.
so much pain because of how huge I am.
alright.
It's like a swelling of my skin pain, you know? It's just like fucking hard to
We
get
should
over.
play a game where on one of these podcasts, everyone has to show up under the influence of a different drug.
I was pounding like
Molly,
No.
cocaine,
What? Alright.
bath salts. Bath salts.
What? Well, I'm not trying to get eaten.
Fastest 180 I've
he goes,
ever
what?
seen.
Okay.
What? Okay.
PCP and crystal meth. Crystal meth.
Nah, dude.
Why did we go to
Where are we gonna get this stuff? Like,
Why can't we be under the influence of like alcohol like a normal person?
Because that's not as funny.
That's very funny.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. We get
How about Jacob beer, I whiskey, you weed, and then you two can
No,
figure this shit
my
out.
idea is better. I like my
Okay.
idea better.
It's not better.
Comment section. Let us know whose idea is better.
Let's hear it. Yeah, comment section.
Whose idea is
yeah,
better?
what should
Yeah,
we
but
do?
it has to be something we can get our hands on.
Something legal. How about that?
Oh, boo.
Or
Because
semi-legal.
everything's legal where we live.
So, to the ones here that have smoked weed, has anyone ever, like, when you're trying to eat an edible or, like, take a dab or buy weed, has anyone ever, like, tried to warn you of the potency
Yes.
of the weed.
Yes.
And
I've
you're
never
just
had
like,
edible before.
I don't care.
you're like, do you know who
Yeah,
you're
one
fucking
time.
talking to? Like, who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, it was
dude?
just one time.
I'm gonna take 5 times what you told me to, just because you tried to warn me.
And then
It's like-
that's how you die.
Just 'cause
There's
you
just
tried to
one
warn-
time 2 years. It was about 2 years ago. When I was working at the Sunbury Donatos. I got these edibles, these like gummy edibles from my friend. He actually got them from a legit dispensary.
Ooh.
It was like in the package, all the fat
You're
info and
incriminating
everything, and
You're
Yeah, the cops are gonna show up here in 2 seconds.
can't hear him right now, but
FBI, open
no. So I think I took like I was like because I gave some of it to my friend, some of the bag, and I still had about like 3/4
Totally
of the bag,
legal,
which
right?
that's a fuck ton.
It was all
You
legal.
do right now?
This is
No, at the
also
time I
legal.
did. I took all of them in the morning before
Yes.
work, and that day was buffet day. And as soon as we got busy, as soon as it hit me, and I was like freaking out. Like,
You
I
took the
was-
whole bag.
pretty much. There's only like, a little
Fuck.
bit missing.
So about an hour later.
Yeah, I was like everything looked like a cartoon.
Oh,
Sweating a bunch.
It was that bad.
Yeah.
I've been to that.
I've never been like that.
And I like luckily the manager knew. She didn't give a fuck or anything, but since it was buffet, she just made me just stand there by the pre-made pizzas and just throw them in the oven as she needed.
Damn, dude.
I could barely do that too.
Wait, what was it? Those gummies?
Yeah, this gum from
Yeah,
from Wallace.
I had to leave work early because I took
Yeah.
I took all of mine
Yeah,
all at once.
God bless.
And what happened?
I just couldn't function. I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. And they're like, dude, you're fucked up. And I was like, yeah.
How much extra of a tip do I have to give you to get pizza just across 605 to my house?
I don't deliver. I do it regardless, just because I don't like being in the store.
I
but
bet
don't
if you,
deliver. Zach Fotis 100% will not.
I bet
do
if
it.
you pay with your card and say you'll pre-tip like a good amount, they probably would.
like if you, it would have to be like a ridiculous thing for the driver in the morning to
I had
to
a
agree because he's lazy.
No, it'd be like lunch, dinner time.
It's like around dinner time. I guess it has to be.
Probably like $10. I bet.
I had Nathan deliver me
So
one.
you would do
was
it for
like-
an extra 10, not like an extra 5.
Well, the drivers are kind of just like greedy bastards. They're
Yeah.
greedy
Yeah.
and lazy. so.
It wouldn't be worth it. I'd just go pick it up myself.
So I called in to get it delivered here, and I was like, "Is Nathan working?" Because I think I asked you
Yeah.
because you weren't working. So you said Nathan was. I was like, "Okay." I called. I'm like, "Is Nathan working? Can he deliver me?" And they're like, "I don't know, man." I'm like, "I will tip him well, I promise." And so they sent him out here, and I gave him a 20, and he was like, "Holy fuck!" He's like, "Dude, you call anytime you want." I was like, "Okay, I don't care." No, I took care of him
right now.
Does he even work there anymore?
No.
Call him anyway. So I'm gonna go get us a fucking
Nathan
pizza.
Rhineflesh isn't working.
No.
You just want some
Oh,
pizza
Bell.
because you're
Yeah.
fucking
This is a while
gonorrhea.
No, I'm not.
Okay, buddy.
You guys have who here used to go like ding dong ditch and all that stupid shit like
Yeah.
I used to I vandalized.
A
something.
little bit.
all the time we
sure.
used to. I have this funny story. It's my poop story.
ago.
So we went to this is when we were like I think this is 8th grade. Me, Roof, and
Oh.
it was someone else. Is like Bomar or I think it was Bomar. We all went to Zig's house.
Mm-hmm.
He lives out on 61, kind of closest to the highway.
BFE.
Yeah, and
Buttfuck Egypt.
so earlier
Bumfuck deep.
Bumfuck Egypt.
earlier that day, me and Roof shit
That's
in
the-
these Kroger bags, and we just like hid them in Zig's barn until until we snuck out.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked like a good mile or so with this bag of shit in our hands. It was our own shit, so I guess it wasn't
Holy-
too bad.
What the fuck? It's weird.
But so we went to this house. They had like a bunch of cars and like trailers and shit outside.
Mm-hmm.
I forget Roof I think Roof smeared his all over the side of this trailer and
Oh God.
Who's that? Just some random dude's house?
yeah, some random guy's house. Well, I did. I went to the dude's car and I was holding on the outside of the bag so I could write I drew this big smiley face on the hood of the guy's car.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the to top it off on the windshield, I just used the poo and wrote the word poo on this windshield. I would think I put it on his door handles too.
Oh my.
And then we just like, I just remember I chucked it at the dude's, like he had like a metal roof. I just chucked it at his house and this big bang. We just all ran off.
Jeez.
Can you look up a
Worse.
Can you look up a picture of a blue ring octopus?
Why?
Cause it's cool and I like talking about animals.
I used to have a what was it? Can't remember.
No, look how crazy this thing
a
is.
stuffed animal of one of those.
Yeah, like look how
You go
crazy
so off
these
topic
things.
so fast.
Suck my balls.
No thanks, I'm good. I don't want your jack-o'-lantern ass.
Sack-o'-lantern.
The whack-a-lantern? Wait, what the fuck? It didn't even work.
What the hell?
Blue rain octopussy.
Octopussy? What?
Okay, Miles.
Don't those look cool?
Yeah.
They're venomous as fuck. And I guess you can't like feel it really when they bite you, so you don't realize that you're envenomed until you start like getting paralyzed and having like
Oh fuck.
That guy's dead.
they're like fucking aliens though.
That is a sweet picture.
See? Aren't you glad you Googled it?
No, because I don't care that much. but,
Wow.
I mean, now that we Googled it, that's pretty sick.
Why don't you like learning new things?
It's not.
That's what separates us from the monkeys.
We never evolved from monkeys.
I'm not saying we did.
God made us.
We do have a common ancestor though, as monkeys.
No, we don't. No, we fucking don't.
We do.
No, we fucking don't.
Look at us and look at them.
Yeah, they look like monkeys,
Us.
and we did. No, no,
They
no.
look like they're related to us.
No, they don't.
And they're in the Stone Age.
No,
These are all just theories.
you're just an idiot.
What?
All right. Whoa. We want to go conspiracy theories. 9/11 didn't happen.
What?
Okay.
Can we
ooh.
talk about the senior citizen that built that boat and then got like 2 of every animal, or the laws of like
You're talking about the fucking
Predator.
ark.
Ark?
the laws that predators didn't apply, and he like kept track of the fucking ants and shit.
Huh?
You guys know what we're talking about.
You're talking about Noah's Ark.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, and?
I'm just saying it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
From my
Yes,
point
it
of
does.
view,
Makes perfect
I think
sense.
most of the stories in the Bible are just like metaphors.
Yeah.
not to be taken
Honestly, I
literally.
think
Could
most
be.
of the people that read all, like, not just the Bible, but every holy book and stuff was honestly psychedelic adventurers.
I was on
Wouldn't you
my-
say a lot of the experiences on that stuff, like, you can kind of see how, like, if people back then were to do a powerful hallucinogenic, how it would end up as religion, like,
Probably,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
So you're saying they were on hallucinogens?
Yes.
Hallucinogens. or
Shut
whatever.
the fuck up.
Take some acid.
I don't know how many years ago it was, but I saw something called a brony church.
For, like, My Little Pony.
God damn, this.
How long is it?
I don't know.
We're at
52
52 minutes.
You
Yeah.
He just has to.
know, I'm gonna leave here soon.
You got 8 minutes, dude. It's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But,
no,
Why?
at work.
But yeah, when you were
Oh.
talking about the whole like dudes on psychedelic writing it, when I was driving
That's
today.
got me going crazy. What?
Bitch.
Travis Scott reference. My bad.
I was driving today, like super tired.
You're
I don't-
you're on psychedelics.
No, like I don't know which I don't remember if I talked about it on this or the one recorded before this, but I was like falling asleep while I was driving
This was
like-
the one before this.
before this, and I was like kind of nodding to sleep, and I was just getting into deep thought. You know how when you're like super tired, you start thinking dummy deep.
You think
Mhm.
beyond Star Wars.
Yeah, you think even
Wow.
further beyond. You know, and I
Who's
was.
squinting at over there? Oh.
Yeah.
I see you going.
I can't see. So I have to,
And I was just thinking,
Not
I was
touch my
like,
phone?
damn, you know, there's all these stories that are in the Bible. I wonder how they all came together. If some dude was just like
Some
going
multiple
around
people wrote 'em.
collecting things, like, hey, do you have a cool story? Do you have a cool story? I'm gonna throw it in a book and call it the Bible. And they're like, no, that sounds dumb. Call it the Bible. They're like, okay, that's cool.
Sounds like a South Park episode.
I think it makes sense.
Fuck Canada. Fuck Canada. Fuck Canada.
It makes sense.
Wait, is that a South Park?
Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah, just fuck.
Ladies and
Canada.
gentlemen, we need to make love, not Warcraft.
They're like, fuck Canada. Fuck Canada. Fuck Canada. It was funny.
Oh, it must have been like the Ike one.
I don't know. It was one of the movies or the movie.
Oh, a tower.
Who do you guys think would win in a fight
Here we go
between
again.
We've already talked about fights.
Bigfoot and
Bigfoot.
Chewbacca?
Bigfoot.
No,
Bigfoot.
Chewbacca has a gun.
Freaking
Friggin' Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Rip off the arms of their enemies.
So can Bigfoot.
What about
Well, what about
There's
the
no facts on
bowcaster?
Chewie.
What do you mean?
How about this? I've one for you.
Shut the
I
fuck
met
up.
the dude.
Right?
I have one for you guys. A Wookiee or a
Jason
Brute from
Statham.
Halo.
Ooh.
Brute.
What?
Yeah.
A
So a
brute.
Wookiee or a Brute
Are
from
they
Halo.
armed?
A brute.
Ooh.
Are they armed?
It doesn't
I
matter.
watched something on it, and every time it went like single battle, then it went like squad battle, it always went to the Brute.
For sure. Brute. 100%.
Yeah, I think Brew would win. I mean, that's not. I mean, I don't think honestly that's a fair fight. If you're saying just like fist fight, then maybe it's kind of fair. But I mean, the
Gravity hammer.
Chewbacca is just like a smuggler that kind of like is in street brawls, whereas like a brute is like a trained soldier. You know, that's
Jennifer Aniston or
like a brute held up
Sandra
against Master
Bullock.
Chief.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Wait, what gets who?
No, I got one you can answer. Level 100 Blastoise or level 100 Mewtwo.
Blastoise.
With the Hydro Cannon,
yeah.
one hit KO, that Mewtwo just gone.
Wait.
Wow, that was just the fucking nerdiest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Wait,
Dude, we were like
no,
7
no.
years old in the back of my mom's Jeep Liberty, like in 2006
You
at
don't-
my
are you
at my
serious?
sister's
Yeah.
at my sister's softball game. We were linking up the Game Boys and we had a battle.
Damn.
And he had a Blastoise and I had a Mewtwo. I click Psychic, and he hits me with a Hydro Cannon. Just one hit KOs my ass. I worked so hard to catch his Mewtwo, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fuck him up. And then he just Hydro Cannons me, and I had like 300 HP. I saw it go.
I still have that
It
Blastoise.
just never fucking stopped zero, and I'm like,
From a guy that doesn't like play Pokemon as much, I thought like lore wise Mewtwo is supposed to be like the strongest Pokemon in the world.
he is.
That's Arceus.
Well,
Arceus
Arceus is
is
the
a god.
Pokemon god.
It's
not
like
when
their
I
god.
train the Blastoise. And that's the strongest.
Did you
Pokemon.
even know about like IV training then?
No.
Yeah, so you're just lucky. It's whatever.
Shut up, stupid.
Now that you do know about like competitive Pokemon stuff, and how do you think like looking back at your old Blastoise or your old like
It's
highlight-
probably
all
pathetic
my
compared to what
Pokemon
you
are
know now.
awful back then. But
even your Blastoise?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Um,
it's just garbage.
My
now that you're-
Mewtwo is probably more awful.
the bad thing is now that I understand that I have an adult life with no time to fully.
It sucks that your
embark
brain
in that.
develops as your
Yeah.
life gets harder. It's like,
Yeah, I
fuck.
know. I miss the days when I could just like fucking
Oh.
stick my hand in my pants and play that shit all day. But
Right.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Hold
shit all
on.
day?
Pokemon
Hold on.
and with my penis.
Okay. Yeesh.
Danny, didn't you used to work at GameStop for a while?
Yeah, I worked at GameStop for like a year and a half.
Do you have any like stories, like douchebag customers or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have stories of dealing with the douchebag employees there.
Especially that one.
No, I have a good story too. I was a little kid. I got screamed at by an employee.
Yeah, the employees are kind of dicks sometimes.
No, I got
The,
screamed
the
at. 'cause
Westerville
I-
guys are the best. Like I still
Yeah,
hang.
they're
I
cool,
still
but-
hang
No,
out.
this
with
was
the-
at Westerville.
I still
Oh,
hang
shit.
out with the guys at Westerville. Like
Some like emo chick.
when you were a kid, we did have one girl that might have yelled at you, but
I fucked up my Pokemon game using an action replay. So the lady seriously spent like 10 minutes yelling at me. Like,
Because you cheated, basically.
well, I already beat the game.
like dog.
Oh.
Technically, action replays were illegal. So
Yeah, GameStop sold it.
yeah, I know.
So
But-
GameStop sold an illegal device.
I mean, they didn't sell when I worked there.
Walmart sold them too.
Yeah, they stopped. They're not for sale anymore. But
They sold like multiple versions too. I had the Action
Yeah.
Replay and then the Action Replay 2.
What is that?
Yeah,
Like you
a
put
cheat device.
you put the DS game in the Action Replay and then you put the Action Replay into your DS and then it like boots up an entirely like new menu and you can like use cheat codes and stuff.
Yeah, you could walk along like across water and through walls and things. It didn't really matter. Like
You could
the
catch
whole-
Arceus even though you're technically there's no way to.
Yeah, that's why.
It's not even in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it wasn't even in the game. It was like in the back.
I
round
remember.
coding
Well, I
for
mean,
the
it was in the
game.
game, but you had to have a mystery gift thing to get to the Arceus, but they never released it.
I remember just sitting
Zero
there
flu.
for like an hour typing those like huge ass
Yeah.
codes.
They were
and shit,
huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, at GameStop, I mean, when it comes to like customers, I'd say like I never had any like terrible stories. I mean, the only the worst thing that happened was like some kid like almost running out the store with like a bunch of stuff that we sold because
jackass.
but you know my boss was a big dude, so he just kind of like blocked the door. But I don't know. And then there was one time where like we had a really long line and it was like Black Friday and a guy just said, "This is so fucking stupid," and then he like throws his stuff on the floor that he was gonna buy and walks out.
Was it a line or what?
Yeah, and we were like, okay. It's like, dude, we're running 3 registers right now. What else do you want us to do?
I remember the World War II midnight release. I was like first in line with. You weren't working. You were with us.
Yeah, I was with you guys. I didn't have to work on the World War II release.
Yeah, you were there.
That was fun.
But we were like first in line with Brandon and you, and we were talking to the people behind us. But as soon as we got in, I picked mine up and I just run out the door, and I was like, "Boots on the ground, baby!
Boots on the ground, baby!" And everyone's like, "Whoa!"
Fucking straight into the car. I'm like, "Let's go!"
And the game.
And then I played it.
Sucked.
Yeah, I played it for a month,
When,
Prestige once, and that was it.
When you said that kid tried to run out with all that shit, that reminded me of this video. You should look up kid tries to steal tip jar. You'll go laugh out of this.
Damn, look at that.
This dude's high.
I'm not at all.
But yeah, I mean, I have like one cool story. So like this guy came into.
Let's watch this video real quick.
Oh yeah.
So like the kid that tries to steal is in the very back. These look like his 2 friends walking out.
I want to play. Hello? There.
Did they just run out with it just then?
No.
What the fuck? Is it on YouTube by any chance, or just here?
Oh, it should be.
World Star.
Play that one.
Yeah, shit, internet dog.
What the fuck? This is a Twitter video. There we go.
Works for me.
That's the employee. Kid. He takes tip jar, starts running.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Dude just
fuck.
bodied.
That was the best possible end to that.
Got absolutely slapped.
Yeah, but thanks to working at GameStop now, I basically like have dibs on a lot of stuff. So like whenever like things come out, they like call me and they're like, "Hey, this came in. It's kind of your thing. You like something you would like. Do you want it?" And I was like, I'll be like, yes or no. And if I say yes, they'll just put it in the bag for me.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's nice having connections, man.
Yeah.
You guys gonna get the Xbox Scarlet or PS5?
No. Me and Jacob are on PC now,
Play
so
PC,
we won't
bro.
be getting the new consoles. But Scarlet's coming out next fall with Halo Infinite. I'm
gonna
excited
get
for
that.
Infinite because Infinite's gonna be cross-platform most likely.
I'm getting a PS5 because
PS5.
Xbox.
I mean,
Yeah, that's okay.
I would do that because the show. Yeah.
I mean, you
If
guys-
I ever get the extra cash, I'm probably gonna buy a PS4 or PS5 and get the show.
Yeah,
sure.
The show.
I'm
MLB.
excited for that new Lego Star Wars that's coming out.
Dude, the Skywalker Saga, it's not like a reskin of the old Lego, the complete saga. It's like a brand new game.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
I played the complete saga and it was fun.
dude, the complete saga was super fun. And
Yeah.
even if you weren't a Star Wars fan, it was just like a really fun game.
Isn't
It
this
gave
one
me
gonna have,
I had
like-
fun, and I'm
Yeah,
not a Star Wars
this
fan
dude
at all.
doesn't even. I don't think this dude remembers one movie, and he.
I remember the only one I saw was Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, I mean that was like one of the
07 or
best
something.
ones, but
You were my brother, Anakin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shit.
As long as you
The
understand
best and
the
the worst
importance of
ones.
having the high ground, you are a good you're good.
It's over, Anakin.
I have the high ground.
I thought those
High
prequels
ground.
were fucking unwatchable.
No, yeah.
I really
That
like
was a
Attack
cool
of the
fight scene,
Clones.
Yeah.
And the end of that when all the Jedi are in the Geonosis Coliseum.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Oh, and
That
Planes
movie
just sitting there like, I don't
drags
give a
up
fuck.
until that.
Honestly, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I can't wait for that game. There's a lot of new games coming out. Maybe we could talk about like games a little bit more on the next podcast. But we are at an hour. If you guys want to close out,
Down, I mean,
does anyone have anything in last comments?
Pussy.
Okay.
Fuck you, headphone guy.
Oh.
How about that?
Wait, what the fuck?
And fuck those fucking teenage douchebags. You know, Mr. Man Bun and all his
Frosted
buddies.
Tips.
the high scores.
I cannot tell you how many
bodybuilders.
times I've walked in that back room and the Man Bun guy is shirtless, doing box jumps on a little box, blasting his rap music.
He probably does like CrossFit.
It
and
just
he thinks
makes
he's
me
dope.
sad because, like, I can talk to his dad for, like, hours because his dad's, like, a
Yeah.
nice, humble
And then
guy.
he's just an asshole.
And then his son's just, like, a
Dude, he'll have his like man bun in for like the first half at the gym, and he'll take it out, flop his hair back.
Man bun.
And it's not, like, long when he takes it out. It's just, like, poofy. Like,
Yeah.
Man bun guy is just getting shredded this podcast, but I think we've shredded him enough, haven't we?
Fuck man bun guy.
And headphone guy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
And dolphin guy.
Oh god, that guy's fucking.
Who's dolphin guy?
You ever see the dude with the red Mustang?
No, I don't think he's
I
ever
don't
been
think
there
so.
when you guys
Yeah.
have been there.
No, I don't think
He's
so.
He's a tool.
Really?
talk about faggot. Like,
cool.
Damn.
Well, we talked about man bun guy. We talked about
Talked about everyone, man. Talked
Headphone
about
guy,
some
dolphin
people
guy.
from school and
people from
everything.
school. Talked about animals for some fucking reason.
Why don't you like animals?
I have nothing
I like-
against animals.
I like animals.
Yeah.
They're cool.
It's just
Yeah,
like
I-
you were
it
like.
was just
I'm
very
a-
random.
You were like.
You guys just
very
don't
random.
like learning new things.
No, you were like.
I already knew it all.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
We hope you learned something new.
Yeah.
yeah.
Want to close this out, Jake?
Yeah, we'll call here. If you guys did enjoy the podcast, be sure to leave a like and comment down below if you want us to talk about any certain topics next time. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you are new, which I'm sure you will.
Watch out for big tech. They're trying to take over.
Yeah. Okay. Evan, good to be back,
Yeah.
man. Glad you're here, Clam. Fuck off. I hope you never come back on another show. Dude. But Danny, Myles, always a pleasure, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Like we said, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and peace out.
Big tech.
You're big tech.